And that's how I feel about this item. God, the Razorback sucks. Still. Last time I wore these glasses were in the episode that was uploaded to YouTube sometime in March 2011, but was actually recorded in 12, but was actually streamed in 2011 while I was still on Blip, and it was called episode 13, The Razorback Stinks. And that's still the case. It still sucks for a number of reasons. So we've had the whiteboard just kind of out of sight for a few episodes, because usually it's just for me when I scribble down. It's good to like write down your notes and stuff whenever you're doing stuff and people asking where the head crab hat is, and that is it's in the closet along with the other hats. Because this, despite this being a bad item, it's not a bad episode. Think about that. So first, there's going to be some very juicy demos, some of the funniest stuff I've seen in a while at the very end. So stay tuned for that. And then all of the people who are now watching it on YouTube don't actually see this because they just skipped ahead. So fuck those guys. They're never coming back. Pfft, fuck them. Anyway, let's go look at the Razorback here. Look at the lights from the lights that I have. So if we go and look in the game, as you can clearly see here, here's my Halloween. It's Halloween when we did this episode. So here we have my Halloween Hail Zone Razorback. Secret is that I've actually used the Razorback actually all along. And then people go like, well, GPS, every time I see you play Sniper, you're almost exclusively using the Girardi. I've never ever seen you use the Razorback outside of recording the 2 Razorback episodes you've done. And I would say, yeah, that is because I lied. Anyway, the Razorback basically prevents a single backstab attempt, and you don't get overheals. What it doesn't say in the description is that it takes half a minute for you to recharge the back shield before it prevents you from getting stabbed again. So it prevents a backstab once, and it gets destroyed, and the spy can just stab you again. We'll see that happen. And then, but not from the front. So there's actually more to the stats than as follows, because it protects against the backstab once and has a 30-second recharge. That's the only positive stuff. The other stuff here are just awful things that makes this weapon terrible. So it only does one weapon for one class once. So in case you wonder, in TF2 there's 26 different things that can kill you from different classes. Like 3 from Scout, 3 from Soldiers, 3 from everybody except Engineer where there's 4 and Medic where there's 2. And Spy where there's 2 or 1 depending on this. So you go down effectively from 26 things that kill you to 25. So you go down 1 with this item. If you would use like the Darwin Danger Shield that has more health, that affects everything. This is only one thing. And you give up Girardi. Like it doesn't do any damage like the SMG or provide any buffs. Or debuffs in the case of the Girardi. And you don't get any overheals, so other snipers that do get overheals are just gonna fuck you like really hard. But the most important thing that people don't really realize is that as a sniper, you are a prime target for spies. They will come and get you if you are getting kills. If you're a shit sniper, then you might be left alone because you aren't doing anything anyway. You're dead weight. No point in killing something that's already dead. So what this means is that snipers usually at the back of the line, and usually a bit in front of the line of the sniper is usually the medic and some other stuff, and that means the spy's gonna go behind and be like, I'm gonna stab this sniper that's protected by a sentry. Oh wait, he has the Razorback, I can't do it. Well, I guess the medic dies instead. So you're now currently a support class that denies the support of other classes and actually helps you getting killed, because often you are the spy bait, and if the spy gets the bait, especially among the higher levels, you will die, but then the medic won't from the spy. However, now the medic dies, and then the other team who isn't running a Razorback, their sniper dies, but they have a medic and you don't, and then the team you're supposed to supporting, they slowly trickle away and die because they don't have heals, because the spy chose to kill the medic instead of you. And then the team that you're supposed to support dies out, and then you can't snipe. Do you understand the level of assetry This weapon reminds me of a giant shit I took earlier. Because it's brown and electrified? I don't know. So anyway, that's enough of me. That's a good 5 minutes of me ranting about the Razorback in its current state. So let's see how it actually plays by opening up with our favorite player, Enigmas, who just is the master of just bullshit. So here we are on payload race, whatever this is. And here we jump up the Razorbacks to the plateau. We're just gonna jump up here. Yep, there we go. He isn't even wearing a Razorback himself. Here we are at the top. Spy ritual or sniper ritual. A spy! Holy shit! Jump in the lava! Wow, that's your best one, Enigmas, I have to say. Alright, anyway, let's move on and look at the actual stuff. So Enigmas is gonna come back at the end of the show with some pretty interesting stuff that's actually legit, so stay tuned for that. In the meantime, we're gonna watch Spicy Penis here. Gonna play here on Thunder Mountain here with the rest of his team. You see the cart is almost at the top there, so there we see the spy, and of course we don't have a HUD. But now we do. And then we're just gonna go around the side, check your back for spies. Yep, keep in mind also Razorback gives you the bad habit of not checking your back, and it's not only spies that can be behind you, it could be anything. So then we see another sniper and yeah, kill that spy, and then we just die to a spy in the time it literally took him to stab us. So if the spy is running the ambassador, it's like getting backstabbed, meaning you're giving up overheal just to die faster to everything and not have sustain or buff. Makes sense? Cool. And then people from the Highlander community are like, but Highlander is good and therefore we must have the Razorback be not overhealed because in Highlander there's one of each class. And it's like, yeah, but that's broken. The same way just having 6 people is broken. It like changes the dynamic of everything. Anyway, we have Spicy Penis here once again playing here on Upward. He is on a really low flame rate because he isn't a pyro. He is indeed a sniper. So let's see how what happens here. So he's gonna go forward here, and this is a good little ridge to be. Of course, we also focus on the sniper aesthetics here, and we are gonna witness something. We're gonna witness some ragdolls who are blocking some fizzing. We'll be like, fucking get my config, turn that funny shit off. I need to see. And then we see, there's a sniper that's dominating us. He has the Razorback. Oh, what happened? He got stabbed. He lost the Razorback, and then we got Spooky Wickly, and he just stabbed him anyway. So he stabbed them once. The Razorback got away, and then he stabbed him again, and then he died. Okay, I want to see the timestamps of this. So let's go back just a little bit. Let's hope this is enough. And just see how little this thing actually mattered if you aren't like a super pro player who is like super able to turn around, if you're just a casual scrub lord like this guy was. So at 4:07, the Razorback is gone. And 4:05, he's dead. So that's a good 2 seconds of life where you can't escape the spy because he runs faster than you. Cool. It's a good item, right? Certainly. He removed the Razorback. We have no Razorback. We have successfully survived the assault of the spy. All right, so now we just have to make this count. For 30 seconds, you can see that it's slowly burning, and we have to make it count. We have to do something, and then will this matter? Ladies and gentlemen, place your bets. We have survived something. We should be dead. We should be dead, but we are alive. Will this matter? Let's see, there's a heavy in the corner. We got the kill. Nice. The heavy is dead, and there's another sniper who would have killed the heavy slightly after us if we didn't shoot him, so it mattered like for a second. For a second, it like mattered. But let's say the sniper missed, but then it mattered totally. And then we just die. Just straight after. We got a kill on a guy that would have died probably anyway, and then we died ourselves to the same spy who remove the Razorback, which was supposed to protect us from the thing that killed us in the end. Are you following? Do you understand? Cool. So, even when it does what it's supposed to do, it sucks. It stinks. But what if you had your team supported you? It was like, yeah, well, then your team would die to the spy. Shut up. Anyway, this is Electric Mace. He gets a nice 2 kill right off the bat here. It's going to be starting going on the payload here. And shoots the demo. He gets out of there. They're just going to go through this tunnel area. They're going to spy check this very suspicious guy, because if it looks like a spy and runs like a spy and acts like a spy, it's your teammate. And there was the real spies. We know that there are spies in play here. And keep in mind that revolver spies can be pretty darn good. So he's just peeking. He's doing the right thing. Just pushing the cart with his team. He has a medic there. Can't give him any overheal. But the medic is there, so he is effectively negating any kind of help that he might have gotten from this medic. And there you go, he gets a kill on that, nice. And then we can see the medic is healing the heavy, and yep, shoots this thing. And then we see another sniper! And then we die to him. And he had Razorback too. But we died to the sniper. So what would have happened if we didn't have the Razorback is that we would have survived the headshot, and then we might have killed the guy who killed us. We don't know if the spy would have killed us or not in the beginning, but the time it took for the payload to get in the position where it was, you would have enough time to respawn, run back, and then do the shooting. It's a lot of stuff that doesn't matter with this fucking thing, isn't it? There's just so much. It doesn't have an edge. But luckily on my server it does. Cool. Cool. I know those people are like, Amadeus is talking in the chat, talking about medics. Hey, spies, free Uber, when talking about the Razorback. The medic died because I exist, or the Razorback exists, yeah. That's pretty much how it is, you know, bias, how it works. Get down, Mr. President. There's 2 presidents. We killed one of them, Electric Mace here, getting a kill. Being in a fairly good spot here. He's done some work. And that's an enemy spy, and he turns his ass towards him. And then the spy just kind of misses all his shots. And then he misses, and then the spy misses, and then... I'm not sure if Electric Mace has the auto rescope enabled. Yeah, I think he does actually. You should turn that off. If you go to the options menu and under advanced options, you can go to, what is it? Sniper. Yeah, this one will resume after firing a shot. Turn this off and you will find yourself not dying as much. Or having to like jump and stuff. And this is that shot. And here, I like what he's doing. He's just in towards the wall. One thing that the Razorback doesn't help if you're always running it is spy timings, and that is something that is very useful to learn. I've mentioned this before. But once you start getting stabbed by spies, you will start to get a feeling for when he's gonna come and when he's gonna get you. And that's the time when you can really use your positioning and teamwork to totally negate the spy from ever killing you. And also, now with the spy increased speed, it's a bit harder to guess where the spy is, because usually in the past when the spy ran at the speed of, you know, the sniper, then if you were at mid, then the spy was at mid too, right? But now he's slightly faster, so it's a bit hard to gate where he is, and with the medic getting speed from the scouts, it can be hard to say as well. And then he just runs into and dies. So I'm not sure if overheal would have helped there, but he died. But we saw that he had the Razorback and he didn't die to the spy. So in a sense, it would have worked because he did put his ass towards the spy, and the spy would definitely have stabbed him. So here we had a rare case where Electric Mace would have survived if the spy had tried to stab him. He would also have killed the spy if he had used a Girardi and just ran up in his face and bushwhacked, because the spy's aim was bad and he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Cool. So here we have the next demo. This is Potato Larry, and he is going to have some great awareness. Because if you have great awareness of spies and you know when he's coming, he's hardly ever going to go to stab you. He might just shoot you, but if you're wearing the Razorback, he's just going to shoot you anyway. So what does it matter? So then he actually saw that. Did you see that? Did you see what happened? Did you see? Because I actually didn't see this when I went through this earlier. So I'm just gonna rewind a little bit, and this is what it goes through. Like, this is what should go through your head when you're playing. This is actually a very good example. So he's just looking, and then he sees. Yeah, he saw the spy decloak. I didn't go back far enough, I think. Anyway, so that means the spy's probably around here somewhere at this point in time because it's pretty fast. And yep, there he is.
Predictable.
And then of course, can't track him. No Girardi, no SMG, can't do it. But we know that the spy's behind us and he has a gun. So then he decides to just fucking drop the medic, and there's the spy, and then the spy dies to a soldier, and then Potato Larry just dies to a pyro in the end. But he did get the medic, and having the Razorback didn't help. So I'm just gonna show you this once again when we come to this part. So I just want you to watch like the spawn of the enemy. And there you can see, like, you saw the outline of the spy there, and that gives you a lot of information and gives you some timing window where the spy is gonna come and get you. And it's like, what if the other team has like more than one spy? And it's like, yeah, then you just don't go sniper and you go a power class and you fucking wreck them is what you do. Because spy is like the worst class in the game. If you know he's coming, he can't do shit. He can bother you with his gun maybe sometimes. Anyway, this is none other than a guy who has something. Fuck, I gotta unbind my alt key. Yes, so this is none other than Burning Arrow, and he is gonna show us a great way where he is gonna survive an encounter with the while wearing the Razorback and meeting a spy. So this is process. The team has just captured the second, and they're going for the last, so he's just defending. He's using the Litranger, and then he gets shot in the face, and then he lives, and the spy checks this guy, and he's very low in health. Will his kill matter? There's a sniper there as well. 6 HP. Will he survive the fall? Yes, he will, and he goes back in, and he has successfully survived and killed the spy, and now he has to make this matter. Your life has to matter after it has been spared, and he lands a headshot on that heavy. Shoots him in the back, and the heavy backs out of there, preventing him from attacking. And then he gets a kill on the soldier. Definitely worth it. Razorback probably survived him if the spy would have stabbed him. That is, we never know. He might have just shot him anyway out of spite. But yeah, here's a good example of you think the Razorback saved you, but you don't know. But let's say it did. Let's say that the Razorback 100% survived him, helped him survive here, and now he has to make up for it, which he has already done. He's gotten a kill, and now he's in a spot where he would have been if he would just he'd been killed and respawned, and also the spy would probably have gone and done something to some other guys. So that's cool. So still taking a pounding and eating crit rocket in your balls kills you still, even with the Razorback. Which is fine. So here, like, it works. It is some deterrence. So let's look at the case where this isn't the case. Next up is going to be Demonized Life, and he's going to be playing on Turbine, so you know the opposition is going to be extremely skilled. So then he goes down with his Toys R Us bizarre bargain, runs into a spy and puts his ass to him. I'm guessing that's the thing, and then he's going to trace him with the Shiv. I think the Shiv makes the most amount of sense because it's the only melee that can successfully help you track spies, because now they run faster than you. I'm not sure about the Bizarre Bargain, though. You have to land headshots pretty consistently in order to get enough out of this, and he's taking problems. And there's a spy here! But he has pyro friends and stuff, and lands a headshot on that heavy. Still alive, gotta get another one. And we're just gonna go back to spawn, and then we're back again. Cool. And then we're gonna go forward here and look and see. That's a spy. Oh, did he die? Man, we don't know. You gotta check the ammo pack if he died or not, or you'll just wait a bit and he'll show up. It's the end. Is that guy a spy? Yep. Kill him too. Is he dead? We don't know. Could be dead doing here. Could not be. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go back a bit and just grab this health. So there we go, spy checking that soldier. Good stuff, looking around. Do we see anything suspicious? This demo man looks suspicious, or just really lost? Oh, there's another sniper, ooh, careful. there's a spy. All right, so we know that there's a spy. We can't really do much about it, and we haven't hit a single headshot kill, so... Damn it! Oh, a spy! A spy! 2 spies! There's 2 spies! Quickly! You can't get corner stat when you have the Razorback. You can just go to town with the melee, which he doesn't do. And you can see that the spy's aim is just so good. And then he just gets absolutely destroyed by a demo. But keep in mind, there was 2 spies, and we've only seen 1. But where is the second one? Ah, there he is! And then he runs into the team, and even if he killed you, he would have died. And I won't say that Demonized Life is actually making a huge impact on the game with his sniping. I would say that he's present on the battlefield, and he couldn't hit the ass of a Demo Knight the second time. So, and then the other team just kills him. So, if you're not used to using the Razorback, you might be afraid of like spies stair stabbing you and stuff. But you don't have to be with the Razorback. You can actually just go in melee freely and win. It's like the only good redeeming quality. But then again, with the Jarati Bushwhacker, you would one-hit them. Anyway, this is none other than Amadeus here, and he is going to be playing Snooper on the defense on Upward here. That's a spy. Misses the stab, and then he's tracking him. Great use of the thing there, but then the spy, I think he blew up. Yep, you can see that he's dead in the kill feed. Didn't get an assist for it, but I do think the spy is dead, which is nice. And then we see another spy, so, oh shit, we got hit by something. Jesus Christ. To grab the health. Oh, we survived a backstab attempt. Woo! This has to matter. And it did. Wow. Okay, so let's just go back just a little bit and just look at that again from the third person's perspective and see what exactly happened. So here he is, and then if he gets hit by a sniper or something, and then he's like, oh shit, gotta run. And then he's like going, and then we should probably see the spy. Yep, there he is. And then the spy comes sailing down. Amadeus lands, and he goes. Nice. And the spy is gonna die, as we've seen before. Cool. Gives a little taunt, and then he has to get back into position. And keep in mind, 30 seconds is a while. It's a 10-second respawn, but he did get the kill on the spy, preventing him from getting any further kills, because that spy seemed a lot more competent than this spy. Cool. Yeah, that helps kill the pyro, so definitely working out. And then there's that spy again. TF2 on ice. That's always fun. So yeah. I think he gets sniped here by something. I don't know. Shoots the heavy. Yeah, I think he's sniped. It wasn't his fault that there wasn't anyone to really shoot after he had the ordeal with the spy. But that was one case where he actually would have died to the spy if the spy had shot him instead of going for his back. So that was a fuck up on the spy's part. He probably didn't even see the Razorback in time because he probably just landed. So, Harvest is a great map if you want to play Sniper and be a total dick. You just gotta stay in the right spot, which isn't this one. And it's looking for some spies here. And there is one guy there. Out with Pan. This is Amadeus still. So, even when you're not wearing the Razorback, staying up top here is one of the best spots for not getting killed by spies, actually. Because if you stay here, the only way a spy can get you is through the windows. So as long as you keep watching those, you'll be fine. So, this is a good spot. You also have a second sniper here, so this is just really good. As long as you have enemy soldiers with gunboats that don't know how to rocket jump, you're pretty good. Or a scout that just runs up and kills you at any point in time, or a pyro that just runs up and kills you at any point in time. We see a scout there that could run up and just kill us at any point in time, and here we have a spy that could also get up here, but he won't be able to kill us as effectively as a scout, and we have people just having fun. How dare they? And then where he's looking at the window, just keep it in tabs on that. We don't know if the spy's invisible yet, but the scout that could have gotten and killed us at one time has gone back to his spawn, and then the spy decides to go in front of him, which is a bad idea. You should try to go from behind, and then he gets a kill. On the scout, shoots the heavy in the shoulder, headshots the soldier.
Good shot, mate.
We have another sniper. We actually 4 snipers on the roof. Our team's actually, yeah, all the snipers are on this roof actually. And then he's probably heard a spy. Yep, he's heard a spy. Heard the sounds, just spy checking, looking around, going back, grabbing ammo. And then someone has been stabbed here, and he blew up because he had the Bombanamakan thing. So we know that the spy's here somewhere. And oh, there he is.
Predictable.
So that's one thing that you can do as a sniper. You see Amadeus do it here. He doesn't do it every shot, but like every time you're reloading, you have enough time to look around behind you and then back, because you actually can't do anything in the meantime unless you're switching to Girardi or SMG. And another kill on the heavy. And then getting a body shot on the scout. And he's been pretty much uncontested the entire game by the other team. There's really been no pressure. So if you were on the other team in this situations, you could go bonk scout and just run up to the roof here along the your right side of the map and just kill him. You could absolutely do that whenever you wanted to, in fact, because there isn't really anything stopping you from doing so. But they are, I have no idea what the blue team is doing. They're not where they're supposed to be. They're mostly dead one at a time.
Appreciate it.
And then, of course, when there's two people on the campground here, it's harder to get you from the spy. And you can see Amadeus is just chilling. Like the villain up top here. And I think he just waits here until the time goes out and he just shoots some guys. And the spy doesn't really do anything, so... Positioning-wise, even without the Razorback, I think the results would have been exactly the same. Maybe a bit better, actually, when I think about it. So, let's go on and look at another one from Amadeus here, where he is playing some good stuff. Cool. So here he is actually, and he is actually playing the spy. Oh, I thought this was a sniper episode, but little did you know we're gonna watch it from the other point of view as well. Like, what is it like for the spies? Because we did have an episode in the past that was called Razorback Shutdown, and that's when I realized that having episodes relying on the enemies doing a specific action or using a specific weapon or doing something very specific is fucking impossible because you have no control over that stuff. So here we have a guy with a Razorback. Oh, a Razorback, but he's in the back by himself. How will we ever deal with such a well-guarded sniper? The answer is that we just fucking shoot him. And then we have his friend here who actually also has a Razorback, and he's almost dead, so we just go... Then he's dead too, and then the team spots us, and we're dead. So what would have happened if they didn't have the Razorback is that they both would have died, and then they would have heard the screams, and then Amadeus would have gotten killed. So there literally would have been no difference in the outcome. So if all, like, mostly, like, there's been very few cases. Like, throughout all of my demos, one out of, like, a week of recording had anything, like, was when a spy tried to stab me or was related. It's just so rare in pubs. If you play Highlander, where there's always a spy, of course it's going to be a huge effect, but we don't play Highlander. I mean, I don't play Highlander. This is Enigmas, by the way, and look at this. This is so perfect. So he stabs, and then his friend comes. Woo! That is great. People saying in the chat he could survive with the kunai. Yeah, but he wasn't. Yeah, he could have survived with the kunai. Fuck, who knows? But then he might have been lit on fire or juggled. Who knows? Anyway, that is what we call Razorback bullying. Or Razor bullying for short. And you can see that Enigma's here. He could kill other people, but he's like, no. This sniper, this guy's mine. Let's see if we can, me and my spy friend can do something about him. And then often, like, just here, you can see that he isn't even doing anything, and the sniper is almost dead. And also the sniper hasn't killed anyone, so he isn't a threat. He didn't even notice him bumping into him there. So he's just waiting here. Didn't even hear the decloak, and you know, he could kill him, but he decides not to because he's waiting. And then, oh, he just died to something anyway. Cool, great. So the sniper that did nothing died to something else. All right, so then we have Enigmas. He could do something about those medics, but decides not to, of course. And then there's another sniper with a Razorback, but he needs his friend. Where is the spy? Oh, the sniper just got killed by something else. Cool, great. So we're actually not needed on this team right now because spy isn't the class you main. Spy is a class you respond to. Spy is the answer to when your team has hit a wall and you can't progress because of a sentry wall or like some super duper class picker dude that's preventing your team from attacking. That's when spy is really good. Any other times he's mediocre, and other times than that he's shit. Here we go. So here we have the snipers, not able to get any overheals, and just blending in with the other people who are semi-AFK. Could kill the medics. Or could, oh, but there's his friend. Stab him! Did we get him? Yeah, Evil Witch got Permalot, so that's a double wombo combo there. Cool. So just like, this is such a BS thing to do when it can easily just kill him. I think also his friend got spotted there, and yeah, he stabbed. No, that's another spy. They actually have 3 spies. Holy shit. 3 spies? Yeah. No. 2. Yeah, 3. You just can't count. So it's just still waiting behind enemy lines. And cool. And then snipers at the end here. Cool. So here he could have just, this is a good example of what he could have done. There's his spy friend. He could have just gone for the medics instead of the snipers, but he doesn't do that because he wants to just kill the snipers. He's a bit of a honorable spy, so he's just waiting for his friend to get here, and having 2 spies stab the same guy is very difficult. Ah, no! His friend walked in front of him! Oh no! But then the sniper just dies anyway to bullets. And in the end, it didn't even matter. So that's the downside about doing that strategy, or like any double melee thing, is that if your teammate's inside of you or in front of you, you will hit your teammate and not the enemy. So that was the Razor Bullies first edition. So let's go and look at the, well, actually, let's go and look at the first one again. I just loved, just made me laugh so much. I'm just gonna watch the beginning of it again. It's just so good. Razorback protects against a single backstab. Yeah, but how about 2? Did you ever think about that, Valve? If there was 2 spies that came at you, would you be you'd be double dead actually as a sniper if a spy, like as a sniper in general, if a spy's behind you, you're fucked no matter what you use. So here is Enigmas once again with his friend. They're just kind of hanging out there, and oh look, we're going for another bully action and stab, and yep.
Easy operation.
And then he dies shortly after. But it's just such a fuck you to all the snipers who's wearing the Razorback, because it happens so fast. You go like tick tick, and especially if you do, this is really fun to do with a friend if the other team has like an abundance of snipers, and they do this. So that was all the user submitted ones. I hope it rectified that I showed Enigmas at the end. I really thought that was cool. So now I'll show you the only demo out of a week of recording that actually had a spy stab me. I wasn't like recording for like a week, 12 hours a day. I was like playing for a few hours every day. Anyway, so here I am running it forward and trying to shoot the soldier. And yeah, wait, hold on, this is like kind of long one. So we kill this demo, and then this guy just fucking trolls me, and that's fine. And then I make up for it by killing everyone myself. So first I kill this soldier, and then we shoot this soldier, and then we see the medic, and then we miss the medic, and then we hit the medic a second time, so that's 2 kills, and then we hit the heavy, and then we shoot the heavy. Well, we missed the heavy because of unpredictable movement. We hit him once again, and then the other spy kills him. Well, no, the other sniper kills him, and then we kill this pyro, which is fine, and then we grab the health, and then we shoot, dodge the rocket, and then we kill the snipers. Having killed most of the enemy team, we go and decide and push, because this heavy was blocking the path, and we kill this pyro too. You're fucking welcome. And then we have to push the car too, because no one else was doing that. And then we're just pushing through here. I haven't seen a spy at all, and then we get shot, and then the medic heals us, but we are like a duck's hound. We are not giving up that easily. Soldier comes out, overextends a little bit. Can't really hit anything, and oh my god, and I died, and I forgot to hit stop and record, but that's okay. We're gonna fast forward here. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you will see the power of the Razorback that I experienced. Cool, and then Oh, we got the kill on the medic. In case you were wondering, let's go and look at that again and look at the timing between when my Razorback was removed and when the sentry just fucking obliterated me. So let's just blast through this really quickly. Let's see. And then I die, and then I come back. Yes, there we go. All right, cool. So we're getting close. Kill the medic. Watch the timer. We kill the engineer. Eight seconds, it was removed, and not even half a second later, I'm dead to something else. So it had literally no effect on me. So that was the Razorback episode. Yes, it protects against a backstab once, but it sucks because it does one thing once every 30 seconds, and you are effectively sabotaging your team more than it helps you. Because you're supposed to be a support class, yet with this item you are denying the support of the most crucial support in the game, which is the medic that enables you to do all kind of crazy stuff with more health. And then the spies will most likely not bother with you if you aren't doing too great because you're not bait anymore. And then they will just kill someone else, and then it's like this whole other domino effect of your team dying not because of you. In the worst case scenario. In the best case scenario, the spy dies to the pyro and never gets to you, and then you don't even need the Razorback. Right? So, on my server, I tried to give in this a little oomph, because I want, like, if you look at all the other passives, other than the buff banner, all of the weapons that are a passive, they do more than one thing. Except the Darwin Danger Shield, which is on the similar area that if the enemy team doesn't have a pyro, it doesn't do anything. Similar here, if the enemy team doesn't have a spy, it doesn't do anything. And you have no control over that. So on my server, the Darwin Danger Shield gives you just 15 more health, so you can survive a bit more stuff, like mainly afterburn. And then, as well as keeping the afterburn immunity, because the last 10, the white isn't 25, it's because I went over that in the community balance video, mod thing, whatever. However, on my server, I'm currently now experiencing with giving it faster movement speed. So with this weapon now, you have faster movement speed as a sniper. You run the same speed as a spy, mainly because you need something to make up for the fact that you can't get overheals. And I just also increased, just for funsies, the scoped moving speed. When you're scoped in, the speed at which you can strafe and move is also increased, meaning that you can make more daring shots at low health and use the speed to get out of it. Whether it's bullshit, it's pretty true, but this item just fucking sucks, and I have no idea what to do with it other than completely revamping it and removing the part of where like it protects it from a backstab. But anyway, that is actually going to conclude all of the changes that has been made in Team Fortress 2 in the Jungle Inferno update and previous and all the stuff. We've covered everything. All of the episodes are up to date. There was the Halloween update, which didn't really change anything. They just added like Halloween modes and some new maps and some cosmetics. So we're still waiting on the heavy update. No further words on that, but maybe, I'm guessing, Christmas, if it's done in time. So when we're not reviewing weapons, what are we going to do here? So next topic is actually going to be an interesting one. So you can do this by yourself, but I highly encourage you to do this with friends and people who you can communicate with, not necessarily over voice all the time, but maybe in chat, maybe have a plan. And the next topic is going to be chip damage. And what I mean by that is that you should, whenever you see an enemy that's far away and you have a hit scan weapon, you should try and just do a little bit of damage to the people you see. Just doing tiny bits of chip damage. You can play whatever class you want, you just need hit scan and you need to do that. So let's say if you're a soldier and you see someone that's really far ahead, even though you will only do like 3 or 4 damage, I want you to pull out your shotgun and do some damage. Pistol for scout, pistol for engineer, and stuff like that. And when you're in a group and you all do that, you'll see some amazing things. Cool. So thank you guys for watching. There's going to be a raffle. I will be giving away my totally legit Hail Zone Razorback along with another Strange and maybe some other goodies. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to go to HiGPS.no for my site that has links to everything you need. And thank you for watching, and stay tuned, and be sure to join us in the play sessions. One is going to be slightly after the upload of this video for a little bit, and we're going to try the latest changes. So stay tuned for that. And also, random crits are a thing.